do I still believe that BONK, during a most bullish case scenario, could hypothetically go to a $15 billion market cap during the peak of this bull run? The answer to that is yes. And of course, that's not financial advice nor a guarantee. But why do I think so? I think it's going to come down to the fact that BONK, it's graduated beyond just what people often like to call a caca stereotypical meme coin. Because let's face it, right? A lot of meme coins out there, they're completely useless. But BONK, and that's not the case. It has over 100 integrations as of right now. And it's not like it's integrated with random markets. That's not the case whatsoever. It's even integrated in markets such as decentralized finance, blockchain gaming, and as well as NFTs. So yeah, I do believe that BONK is very special. I mean, it's a lot better than, the majority of meme coins that exist right now. At least that's the way I view it. And the community, it's very strong, right? It's very top-notch. You got to take into consideration how, as of right now, there's over 690,000 holders. Caralho, porra. Why do I start speaking some Portuguese? Because, when a statistic is that insane, hashtag Britney Spears, we got to say some Portuguese. At least that's the way I view it. And when it comes to BONK, right, its strong community, it's really showcasing what it's capable of, because we see a lot of meme coins out there, right? Because not too long ago, as we all know, we had what I like to call a mini meme coin season. A lot of meme coins, they did pop off. Now generally speaking, cryptos are having a pullback. And as a result of that, right, a lot of meme coins out there that were very red hot, right? What happened? Now they're off into the abyss. The number of holders dropped by, over 50%. Price in some cases is down 90%. It's really insane just to see its rise and fall so quick. But when it comes to BONK, for the category of a meme coin, you got to take into consideration how, yes, there is a pullback that can't be denied, but, it's not as drastic as what some other meme coins out there are experiencing. I mean, again, right, the number of holders is still very amazing. And, the price didn't drop too crazily like what a lot of other meme coins are experiencing. So it's holding up pretty strong, relatively speaking. Now, of course, it's not reaching new all-time highs as of right now, but again, right, when you take into consideration the environment of the meme coin space and just the crypto space in general, when things are having a pullback, it's holding pretty decent. It's not like it's off into the abyss, if you know what I mean. I think BONK, as of right now, has pretty much established itself as one of the, top meme coins out there, right? Because, for the longest time possible, everyone thought it was only Shiba Inu and Doge. But now, things like BONK, they're popping up and they're holding strong as well. It's not showing any signs of stopping anytime soon. And why would it, right? It's a Solana-based meme coin. Now, Solana, it's often overlooked because for the longest time possible, everyone thought that, wow, Ethereum, that's the place to be, right? Big ecosystem, very diverse, amazing quality projects. But the problem with Ethereum is the fact that, it has sky-high gas fees despite its Ethereum 2.0 upgrade, where it became proof of stake, as we all know. And also on top of that, it still arguably is not scalable, according to many people. So, yeah, when it comes to Ethereum, I get it. The ecosystem is amazing. I have to agree with that, right? I think it's actually the best ecosystem out there that we have right now. But again, fundamental compromises. However, when you take a look at Solana, yeah, sure, the ecosystem isn't as massive. That's what she said. But here's the thing. It's up and coming, right? It's slowly but steadily growing. And, I think a lot of people, they're understanding that, hey, when it comes to Solana, okay, we get it. The ecosystem isn't the best out there, but fundamentals are A+. Gas fees, they're not sky high, right? It's very scalable. I mean, if someone wants to send their girlfriend's boyfriend's grandma some ETH to buy a used bratwurst extender, can you imagine the ETH gas fees they're going to have to pay for that? I mean, it's going to be insane. On Solana, you don't see any of that type of nonsense whatsoever. And I think that Solana, it's the place to be for a meme coin, right? Because why would a meme coin voluntarily, right, want to deal with sky-high gas fees and scalability issues despite the amazing ecosystem? I'd much rather choose an ecosystem that's not as amazing, but the fundamentals are better. At least that's the way I view it. So I think Solana, it's amazing. BONK, it's clearly on the right place, aka Solana. And let's not forget as well, right? BONK, it has amazing exposure, listed in over 30 major exchanges. So when it comes to, as a category of a meme coin, it really is very special. Amazing exposure, again, just like I mentioned before. Amazing integrations, over 100 to be exact, right? over 690,000 holders, and again, it's a Solana-based meme coin. So really, any way I view it, I think that BONK has the recipe for success. It's done pretty well, already, but I think it could still grow some more in the future. But it's just a matter of time, because historically speaking, the peak of the altcoin season, it does usually happen anywhere between 6 to 18 months after a Bitcoin halving event. So if the Bitcoin halving event, as we all know, did happen in April, we're potentially taking a look at either October of this year, or even in a worst case scenario, October of next year, which is of course 2025. But no matter the time frame, right? If BONK does peak in the next 6 months approximately, that's fine by me. But even if it's, let's say, 18 months from October of 2025, I don't mind either, because I am a dollar cost averager. That's what I like to call myself, I dollar cost average, because that's a strategy that I believe is a lot safer for me, because I do not day trade. I don't use leverage. I don't swing trade. I don't do any of that, right? I'm not like one of those people that pulls up a price chart, draws a random triangle, G-string, grandma's ding dong thong, or bratwurst extender. Who knows what they want to draw? They say bull flag, cup and handle. It's like, dude, we're not drinking Arizona iced tea here, if you know what I mean. Who cares about that? I focus on the fundamentals, and I just focus on accumulating. Anytime I do earn income, I just hold, and I just wait for the peak of the bull run. That's it. No fancy day trading, no using leverage. I don't do any of that. Again, I dollar cost average. And keep in mind, right, the peak of this altcoin season could look insane, because there's nearly 600 million crypto owners as we speak, according to Crypto.com research, more than ever before in history, by the way, which is a verifiable fact. And back in 2021, during the peak of that bull run, which of course was the last bull run, when you take a look at it from right now, but yeah, besides that point, at that time, only around 300 million crypto owners. So now, nearly 600 million, nearly double that amount, right? This bull run is going to look insane, in my opinion. And a $15 billion market cap, by the way, isn't all that ridiculous, because we've seen SHIB go to around 40 billion in market cap. We've seen Doge go to around $88 billion in market cap. And of course, this was all back in 2021. Again, right, despite, that bull run not having that many cryptocurrency owners. And I'm not saying that, BONK is going to go to a $30 billion market cap, 100 billion, 200 billion. I'm not saying that, right? I'm not saying, 40 billion like SHIB, not 88 billion like Doge. I'm just saying $15 billion of market cap. Really, why is it all that crazy? Again, right, we've seen Doge and SHIB reach far greater heights, and they're way more caca than BONK. At least that's the way I view it. So BONK had a $15 billion market cap during the peak of this bull run, especially when I consider just how many cryptocurrency owners there are as of right now. And when I consider just how special BONK is, again, I don't see why a $15 billion market cap is all too much to ask for. In a most bullish case scenario, I could very well see it hypothetically happening. And make sure to subscribe if you gain value from this video. I'd greatly appreciate it. And also on top of that, make sure to check out this very fantastic video. I think you all would really love it. It's been Lee the Captain, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.